We're back for the 2023 NRL Premiership season. Our mate over at History of Football wondered if we were ever going to make a comeback. And yes, we are, starting with this weekend. So now I, KD, will take you through my tips for this first weekend of NRL action. Last year's bridesmaids will be looking to start the season off strongly, and despite surviving an off-season exodus, will still field a side similar to last year. Look for Moses to try and dominate from halfback, and Gutherson will again lead from fullback. Storm themselves survived a raiding party from the Sunshine Coast for Munster, and will arguably go into this match as favourites despite the Eels' home ground advantage. That said, the Storm to win this one. Two perennial underachievers face off in this match at Sky Stadium, with the home side playing out of Wellington for the first time in a couple of years. Gagai will be a huge miss for the Knights, so expect the Warriors to take this one home in front of their adoring fans. Penrith begin their quest for back-to-back-to-back premierships in their first real test after the World Club Challenge and their humbling to St Helens. Happy Coruscant is a big loss for the Panthers, who will don the Tigers jersey this year, but with Walsh named as an out for the Broncos, the Panthers should still be, very much a class above. The Panthers are expected to comfortably win here. While everyone's been having a love-in over the Bulldogs this off-season with the signing of Kikau and Mahoney, Manly have been going about their business quietly. But it's two words that will have Bulldogs fans in trepidation: Tommy Turbo, who returns for the first time since May last year. Anthony Seibold will also coach his first match for the Seagulls, so expect them to sneak a win at home and upset the Bulldogs party. The Cowboys have lost Tom Gilbert to the Dolphins and are also with Halem Luki and Luciano Leilua. But they still boast a strong pack, which includes rep stars Ruben Cotter and Jeremiah Nanai. Meanwhile, Canberra have lost fullback Xavier Savage to a broken jaw, but Ricky Stewart is spoiled for choice with utility backs that are capable of filling the fullback jersey, with centre Seb Chris likely to fill the position. That said, Cowboys should win this one. After finishing the regular season in second place, the Sharks went out in straight sets to the Cowboys and Rabbitohs last year, but the positives far outweigh the negatives in Craig Fiskin's first year at the helm. The Rabbitohs have lost their season opener for the past 2 years, so they'll be looking to rectify that with a fast start against a side they'll pretty much consider an equal. The Rabbitohs will be the one to look for in this one. The NRL New Boys will face a baptism of fire as captain Jesse Bromwich leads out the Dolphins against perennial NRL powerhouse, the Sydney Roosters. The match will be the first for marquee recruit Brandon Smith in Roosters colours, and he showed enough quality touches in the pre-season challenge to suggest that he's in for a big year. Expect the sparks to fly when the Bromwich brothers of the Dolphins square off with Matt Lodge, Lindsay Collins and Victor Radley in front of a packed house at Suncorp. But the Roosters should just have enough about them to put away the New Blues. The Tigers haven't tasted finals since 2011, while the Titans have been there just once in the past 6 seasons, so both clubs are aware that they need to change something both internally and on the pitch. The home side has recruited impressively in the off-season, and after racking up a big score in their final pre-season hit-out, plus the return of Brooks, they'll be looking to snare a win to get their season off to a solid start, and I believe they'll do so. The Tigers should collect a cheeky win here to get their season off to a good start. Do you agree with our tips? Let us know in the comments below and what your tips are for this weekend. If you're right, we'll feature them in our next video. Until next time, bye.